You wear a mask, but I see right through it. Behind that smile lies a story only a few would understand. They say actions speak louder than words. Yours are telling a different story. Your eyes say one thing, but your heart whispers another. I may seem oblivious, but I know the truth hidden beneath the surface. The truth has a way of revealing itself, no matter how deep you bury it. You can fool the world, but you can't fool the one who truly knows you. There's a side of you you try to keep hidden, but it shines through the cracks. Sometimes silence reveals more than words ever could. It's the little things you do that reveal who you truly are. A glance, a gesture, a moment of vulnerability. They show me the real you. You hide behind innocence, but your actions tell a different story. Your words are sweet, but your intentions are another matter entirely. The truth about you isn't in what you say, but in what you do. You wear many faces, but I've seen them all. I don't just hear you, I feel the truth behind your words. You may act like you don't care, but your eyes say otherwise. The more you try to hide, the more I see the real you. I see past the facade. There's a heart behind the mask. Your soul has a voice, even if you try to silence it. You think you've fooled everyone, but I see through your disguise. Every lie has a crack, and I've found them all in yours. I know what you're trying to hide, but you're only hiding from yourself. You've built walls, but I've climbed them to see who you truly are. It's not just your words, it's the feelings you try to bury. You play a role, but I know the real you isn't the one on display. There's a story behind every smile, and I've read yours. You can act innocent, but your actions tell a deeper story. Behind every shadow lies the truth you don't want to face. You may hide your feelings, but I can feel them in your silence. You're like a mystery, but I'm slowly piecing it together. In every half-truth, I find the fragments of your real intentions. You act so carefree, yet I feel the storm beneath the surface. There's a hidden layer to you, one you don't show just anyone. The real you shines in the moments you think no one is watching. You may hide from the world, but your true self is clear to me. Your heart speaks louder than your words ever could. You think your secrets are safe, but they're etched in your eyes. Behind every action, there's a reason you don't want to reveal. You wear a mask, but your eyes tell a story of their own. I see beyond the innocence, into the truth that lies beneath. It's the little cracks in your armor that reveal the real you. There's a depth to you that words alone can't hide. You try to act nonchalant, but your soul has already spoken. You may hide your scars, but I can still feel the pain within. Your silence is loud enough for me to hear your truth. I know the truth, even when you don't want to admit it. The mask you wear can't hide the whispers of your heart. Your soul speaks a language beyond words, and I understand it. You may act strong, but I see the vulnerability within. Every time you hide, you leave a trail of truth behind. You may hide behind a facade, but I see the real you beneath. Your heart reveals what your words try to cover up. I don't need you to tell me. I already know the truth. You think no one sees, but I can see your true colors. I can feel the truth, even if you refuse to say it. The more you hide, the clearer I see the real you. Your true self is more visible in the silence than in your words. You act innocent, but I know the story your heart is trying to hide. Your silence has a voice, and it speaks of the truth within. Even in your quiet moments, your soul speaks volumes to me. The real you is in the moments you think no one notices. Your secrets may be safe, but your heart still reveals them. In every silence, there's a confession waiting to be heard. I feel the truth you're too afraid to say out loud. You try to seem unaffected, but your energy tells another story. You act like nothing's wrong, but your spirit can't lie. Every little gesture reveals a side of you you're hiding. There's a quiet vulnerability in you that you think no one sees. The truth seeps through, even if you try to cover it. Your eyes tell me more than your words ever could. You're hiding a truth that's waiting to be discovered. You act like you don't care, but I feel the weight of what you're carrying. Every piece of your silence reveals more than you realize. There's a truth behind your laugh, one you keep hidden. You hide in plain sight, but I see every piece of you. You think your walls are high, but I've found my way over them. In your silence, I hear the words you don't want to speak. You act like you're fine, but your eyes tell another story. The truth has a way of showing itself, even through closed doors. You can mask your face, but not the feelings in your eyes. Every action you take leaves a trace of your true self. You think you're hiding, but your heart is still visible to me. There's a story in every look, and I've read yours. You think no one sees, but I've found the pieces of you left behind. Your voice may be silent, but your heart is loud and clear. You hide the truth, but it's etched in every movement you make. There's a hidden part of you that reveals itself in your quietest moments. The real you is in the little things you think no one notices. Your soul speaks to me, even when your mouth stays closed. I see the real you in the way you try to hide. You try to be mysterious, but your heart is an open book to me. I know what lies beneath the mask, even if you don't want me to. Your silence holds the truth that words cannot express. You're good at hiding, but I'm better at seeing through it. You act like you're invincible, but your heart whispers otherwise. There's more to you than meets the eye, and I see it all. You don't have to say it. I feel the truth beneath the surface. I see the battles you hide, even if you think they're invisible. You wear a mask, but the real you is written in your soul. Your heart's voice can't be silenced, no matter how hard you try. Even behind the mask, your true self finds a way to shine through. You think you're keeping secrets, but I see beyond your walls. In your silence, I find the truth of who you really are. There's a story in your eyes that no words could ever tell. Your defenses may be strong, but they can't keep the truth hidden. I see the real you, even if you're afraid to show it. Your silence speaks louder than words ever could. I see the parts of you that you keep hidden from the world. You think you've hidden your pain, but I feel every piece of it. Even in your stillness, I hear the truth your heart can't hide. There's a vulnerability in you that speaks to me in silence. You may act indifferent, but your soul tells a different story. You're hiding from the world, but I see every part of you. Your real self isn't in what you say, but in what you don't say. There's a hidden truth in your smile that only I can see. I know the parts of you you're too afraid to show anyone. You wear a shield, but I've seen the real you behind it. You may hide from the world, but your heart is always honest. I can see beyond the innocence. There's a truth waiting to be heard.